Brenda Sweeney, my humble opinion. Here we are again asking this board for leadership. We might as well talk to the wall. One member's been on this board for 35 years, yet with all his experience in leadership, he hasn't offered one solution. Either he hasn't learned much in 35 years or he's learned the wrong things. Maybe this is better for him. He enjoys the perks more than the service. Then there's the member who works with Rafferty to weaponize the law. Those two are making a mockery of our officers with integrity, the ones we respect, who want to uphold the law. And yet this abuse is permitted. Why? Where did the leaders with a backbone and a moral compass go? Why are there no leaders willing to stand up and say, stop, enough is enough? Have you all left town or gone over to the dark side? Because it's pretty obvious the people in the shadows pulling the strings only care about two things, control and money. And any leader that chooses silence effectively hands it to them on a silver platter. A lot goes on in the shadows here, like that funeral home, contractor, real estate trifecta. That's just one of the rackets. It makes us wonder what's up their sleeve for the upcoming election. Will they fill the ballot with extra candidates just to hinder the chances of any qualified opponent the incumbent might face? Those shadow dwellers, busy pulling strings and lining their pockets, definitely don't want change. It's simple when leaders that could make a difference choose silence, combined with a police chief willing to weaponize the law at the expense of our decent officers. For a police chief who willingly submitted an inverted video at a murder trial, this is a cakewalk. One of our senior citizens fell on the ice, breaking his hip in multiple places. He crawled back into his house and suffered in agony until a friend could take him to a hospital. Why? Why would he do that? He refused to call 911 out of fear. Do you hear that, people? Fear of what that phone call would bring to his door, that he would be in more danger from calling 911 in Canton. He's not the only one. How very sad is that? That's what this town's been reduced to under their current leadership. That includes our public-facing leaders, those lurking in the shadows, pulling strings, and the silent minority sitting back and watching instead of acting. I guess greed and power are stronger driving forces than moral fortitude. They'd rather enjoy the fruits of their labor than contribute to anyone else's welfare. It's time to call a spade a spade. What we have are leaders driven by greed and power. The real truth is simple. They want your money, honey, and you're basically collateral damage to them. Zero moral fortitude, leading us straight to hell in a handbasket. It's actually tragic for this town. And thanks to Zoom, the whole world is watching our demise. And it's one for the history books, that's for sure. By the way, another reminder, it's time to start the search for a new chief. Thank you.
Ms. Sweeney, we'll